Hi, if you have never seen this before, you might mistake it for a pizza. It kinda is, but definitely not pizza. This is called Manakeesh. It's a Middle Eastern pastry with a wide variety of toppings. It's soft but crispy. You can eat it as breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's filling, but one is not enough. It's everything you want in a pastry. You should probably give it a go. Enough talking, let's go to the recipe. The dough I'll be making is enough for 6 medium-sized Manakeesh. Adjust your ingredients from there. I'll start by adding a 3:1 ratio of flour to warm water. You can add the 3 cups of flour at once, or add 1.5 cups first, realize that you ran out of flour, stop filming, go to the shop to get more flour, and then add the remaining 1.5 cups. I prefer my method. From there I'll add 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of dry yeast, and half a teaspoon of salt. Mix the dry ingredients quickly, then add 50 milliliters of olive oil and 1 cup of warm water. I'll bring everything together with a spoon, then with my hand to create a dough ball. I'll cover it with plastic wrap and leave it in a warm place for half an hour. After 30 minutes, the dough should almost double in size. So with a wet hand, I'll use the pull and fold technique that I showed you in the pita bread video. Check that out if you haven't. I'll fold the dough on itself to create a ball, cover it, and let it rest for another 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll be preparing the toppings. The main and most famous one is Zataar. It comes in packages like this, and it's ready to eat. It's a mixture of herbs, spices, and sometimes seeds. You should find it easily in any Middle Eastern shop. I'll mix 3 tablespoons of Zataar with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and set them aside. This should be enough for 2 Manakeesh. For the vegetable Manakeesh, I'll mix some tomato paste with water, chopped onions, chopped tomatoes, paprika, olives, and then spice it with some salt and pepper. I'll also make 2 Manakeesh with meat replacement. One will resemble the Arabic sausage, which is a flavorful and spicy type of sausage. For that, I'll use the vegan minced meat recipe from the Meat Replacement 101 video. I'll leave a link of it in the description. But I'll add to that recipe some chili flakes, few drops of sriracha sauce, and a teaspoon of unflavored coconut oil. I'm using 1/3 of the original recipe, since it's for 1 piece of Manakeesh only. For the meat Manakeesh, I also used the dark soy recipe from Meat Replacement 101, and added to it some chopped tomatoes and onions. Add pomegranate sauce if you have, that will give a nice acidity to it. And for the last one, I'll use some ready vegan hot dogs and cheese. After the second 30 minutes, the dough should be full of air and ready to go. I'll flip it over a flour dusted board and cover it with some flour. Then divide it into 6 equal parts and roll each part into a ball. I do that by tucking the edges in, then flip the ball over and continue to push the edges in with this rarely used finger. I cover the dough balls with kitchen towel while heating the oven to 250 degrees. Once the oven is ready, flatten the dough ball with your fingers, then use a rolling pin. You can use the rolling pin all the way, but I like my Manakeesh a little thin. So I stretch the dough by hand by stretching the edge slightly, then rotate the dough. The faster you do this, the more consistent the dough will be. If it's too dangerous for you, just stick to the rolling pin. It also took me some time to figure this move out. Now move the rolled dough to your heated pan sheet and add the toppings. I like to pinch few holes in the Zataar Manakeesh so the dough doesn't bubble. Then spread the Zataar and oil mixture around to cover the whole thing. Throw this in the oven. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to bake. Just make sure to check on it so it doesn't burn. Before you take it out, you should roll your second dough and get it ready to go in. Second one was Zataar with grated vegan cheese. Look at this beauty. Now you get the idea. Here are the next ones quickly. Cheese, hot dogs, then more cheese. The vegetables mix, which I decided to add cheese to it halfway. Arabic sausage with cheese, and finally the minced meat Manakeesh. Get creative with your toppings. I used what I had at home, but there are no limits to the toppings. You can even make this a sweet Manakeesh if you like. Let me know what weird toppings have you made or tried before. If you like this video, please watch my other videos. Like, share, and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.